Soph, what's going on? Welcome to the live. Somehow cuts off sometimes. Well, happy anniversary, Soph. Hey, what's going on? Let's try to move this up a little bit. There we go. Better. That is better. No? Wow. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Welcome, everybody, to the live. So we got 50-50, yes and yes. Tap the like button. Subscribe to the channel. How y'all feeling today? Happy Friday. She's doing pretty good. So if you missed her yesterday, we were live yesterday, me and her, for like over almost 2 hours. So go back and watch the replay. She was live yesterday with me. If you want to see the replay, it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna post some links in the chat because I want to. We're now closer to 100 followers on Facebook. We need to get 100 followers on Facebook so we can go live on Facebook. So we're getting there. Thanks to you all following us. We need more because we're not there yet. What's going on, Curti TV? What's up, man? What's happening with the lemon? Tap the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all. Let me bring up this here. Lemon sharks. What is that? Not quite familiar with that. Okay, let me bring up the page here. Okay, so here's our Facebook page. Everybody go over and follow it because we need to get to 100 followers on Facebook so we can go live. That's the link to our Facebook page. They don't attack humans. They're pretty cool. Oh, really? Interesting. I never heard of a lemon shark. Very, very interesting. That's our Facebook page. Let me, I'm gonna make sure. I always gotta remember to put the HTTP thing in because otherwise you guys won't be able to click the link. And that's our website address. We got 13 votes. Yes, 54% believe. So drop it in the comments, man. What do you believe that there's more to life about than you've been told. Let's get a conversation going about it. And we're going to talk a little bit about authenticity today, the topic for Friday, being your authentic self, being who you are, not caring what other people think. Um, because for that matter, I really feel like I don't care anymore what people think. Um, it's how I feel and what I feel is good for me and how I want to show up in the world. And you know what? The more and more I become my authentic self, the more and more people gravitate towards me and want to hang out and be friends. And that's you having your heart open, fully open. It was really interesting, man. I want to talk about this. So I was on TikTok, and I'm sure many of you know who Jelly Roll is. And the other guy is I don't really know his music or anything. I've been just seeing like random clips of him on TikTok and stuff when I just open TikTok to post like you know um, uh, a video or do some social media uploads or whatever. Then you right away you get like clips when you log into TikTok. And there was a post with Post Malone and Jelly Roll, and apparently they were on the last concert of their tour. And I want to say that this man is teaching men out there, and especially the younger generations that listen to him, that it's okay to tell another man you love them. And I swear to you, this guy, I don't know if you guys know Jelly Roll, if you've seen him, he's got a long beard and the stereotypical, you would not think that a guy like that. Oh, thank you for subbing and liking. I appreciate you, man. You would not think that someone looking the way he looks by his appearance, because most people would think he's like this manly man, I'm a man, and blah blah, and like I've seen multiple things now of him. Just, I love you, man. Thank you for doing this for me. Like no one has ever done anything like this for me. And he went on and on for at least a couple minutes, telling another man how much he loves him and is grateful for the opportunity that he has given him financially, the other things about traveling the world. He, no matter what, is being his authentic self, and most men would not do that. Most men are most men are, just like afraid to do, afraid even to tell another man, even their friend, their best friend, that they love them. And um, so most men would not, like, especially in front of 40,000 people, they would hide their feelings and their emotions. And this dude gets out there and he expresses himself like unapologetically. He doesn't care what people think. He just was in the zone and just told everyone, I love you, man. I love you. I am grateful for you. And let me tell you what, man, just listening to that, it filled my heart up. The feelings I felt, just watching it, and the vibration and frequency of it. And it's like, the vibration and frequency of love is so much more powerful than hate, and it feels so much better to just spread love and kindness, man. It is beyond amazing. Like I said, man, I really truly believe that he was sent down from God. He's one of the light workers. He's a star seed. He's here to really shift the collective back to love. And I don't see anything negative being promoted about him, being said about him. Maybe there is. I don't really know. I don't watch the news or anything of that sort. So there could be, but everything that I've seen has been nothing but him trying to help change the world, make this place a better place, and he has a very big platform to do it. And I do believe that he's like, uh, you know, like the body that he chose to use, the uh the body he chose to use, the being tattooed up, the beard, like that kind of southern type of demographic is not really in touch with their emotions. I mean, not I'm not going to say everybody, but if you go by society, and I'm not judging or putting anybody in categories, but the fact of the matter is just what I see, that he's trying to reach a certain audience, and that was what he was meant to do, which is the young folks. Hey, welcome, new viewer. Please subscribe and tap the like button, man. Appreciate you. I'm talking about a clip that I had spotted about. I don't know if any of you have. We're talking about authenticity. So I don't know if any of you seen the clips out there of Jelly Roll and Post Malone, and how he was on stage, and I guess I'm assuming it was like the last concert of the tour, and he stood there in front of Post Malone telling him how much he loves him and how grateful he is for the opportunity that he was given by Post Malone, and just showing men that it's okay to spread love. It's okay to tell another man you love them, you know, and then not be categorized as, oh, pause, like the young generation always says about a hot dog or a glizzy. They'll be like, oh, pause, or no diddy, and it's just like, when you do those things, man, you're blocking energy from flowing. That's essentially what it's doing. It's a block that you're putting up, this wall or this block from the energy flow, and you're not allowing the love to flow. And he literally sat there and was completely receptive to receiving what Jelly Roll had to say. And he even got the crowd, and it was like 40,000 people in that auditorium. And not to mention the amount of people that seen it on TikTok and on social media as well. So I'm sure it reached millions, and it's giving people, men especially, space to, uh, share their feelings and be their authentic self. And it's very sad that that has been suppressed. But now I see a lot of more people with big followings that are making it normalized, that it's normal, it's okay, man, and it feels good. It feels better than like spreading hatred. It feels better. It feels so much better than being negative. It feels so much better than um gaslighting or tearing someone down. I feel like, in my observation of it, that it was very high vibrational, just because of the word love being used numerous times. Yeah, man, with gratitude. Gratitude, I talk about that all the time, man. Being grateful. Welcome from Australia, Ray. Welcome to the live. Scientist Stephen Greer. I know Stephen Greer. I still want to watch his movie on, which is on Amazon, I think. Something Disclosure. Morocco, what's good, man? Subscribe everybody to the channel and tap that like button, man. Um, Gratitude and optimism, exactly, man, and hope, and keeping hope in your heart that things are shifting. When I see an individual like Jelly Roll, speaking to another man on stage in front of 40,000 people on top of his platform. And I don't even know, I didn't even go on his page to look how many followers he has on TikTok. But when I see somebody spreading love like that and telling another man how much they love them and they're how grateful they are for the opportunity they gave them and all this stuff. And the guy felt it. Post Malone, you could see it. You could feel the energy that he felt. Oh, I didn't get finished reading what you said. Huh. I tell you, scientist Stephen Greer believes the ball that lands in. Well, I mean, was that in one of his interviews? Uplifting to everyone. Yeah. Did you see it? Did you happen to see the clip of Jelly Roll telling Post Malone how grateful he is for the opportunity that he was given to travel around the world with him? He told him that he could tour with him again next year, and he goes, "I'll tour with you every summer." I am so grateful for you and the opportunity and the friendship we have and the love I have for you. You have no idea how much love I have for you, more than you know. He was saying all this, and then he brought the crowd into it. And he started saying, "I love you. I love you. I love you." And all the crowd was saying the same thing. And I'm getting chills because you could feel the frequency and the vibration of it was so freaking high. Yeah, man. Gratitude is attitude. I agree. I agree. And like I said a moment ago, um, the persona that he has, like his look, being all tattooed up, and even Post Malone, they're both all tattooed up and they got beards and they're like Southern, and like most Southern men in the country don't would not tell another man I love you. They'll say pause or no diddy or that's gay or you know. Um, I even I mean at one point I told my friend who um Atomic, yeah, we vibing is right. I feel like that's changing the world because he had like 40,000 people in that audience. He had people recording it. He posted on TikTok, which I'm imagining he's got millions of followers on TikTok. So this is spreading around the world. Yeah, it is. And you could feel the difference between lifting someone up than being negative and tearing them down, or hatred or saying, I hate you versus I love you. There is such a difference in the vibration of it. And there's a very, very big difference in the vibration of I love you versus I hate you. And men have been like, it's kind of ridiculous to me, to be honest. Um, and I kind of really think that, um, I kind of think that, let me look if I actually, I think I have the clip. I want to look at his TikTok just to see how many followers he has actually has on TikTok. Because then you're talking about, I mean, first of all, the amount of likes it got was over 120,000 likes. Okay, I don't even know if I can get to his. Oh, here we go. Yeah, yeah. Official Jelly Roll. Yeah, there you go. 9.7 million people viewed that clip of him on stage. 9.7 million. You know how big that is? How big of a shift that is in the collective? Um, okay, well, what's the point? Like, elaborate. That's the point of the poll. Elaborate on it, my friend. But that clip reached over 9.7 million people, not to mention how many people shared it, not to mention how many people viewed it in the actual audience that recorded it on their phones and shared it. So you're talking about the ripple that he just made in the collective is so massive. Is so massive. Just by that, not even like a 2-minute clip. It's like so freaking massive. And I don't even think that he even realizes how powerful that that is for the collective. Oh, Presley, what's good, brother? Um, I don't think he even realizes it. Um, was good, Presley. Presley, you missed the live with me and Luna. I did 2 lives yesterday, man. I did one by myself and then one with Luna for like over 2 hours. We did almost 4 hours live streaming yesterday. Oh my God, you can go back and listen to hundreds of hours of content. Um, damn, I can't even remember what time it was. It was, I would venture to say probably like 11 or 12. Maybe I was live and then Luna came on my live and then she said she wanted to go live too. So then I ended the live and then went live with her. So we did about probably over 4 hours live streaming between the two of us. Between myself alone and then between me and Luna together. Let me see if it says it on YouTube. I don't know. Um, follow. Let me see. Let me check right now. What's fascinating? Let me see if I can find it. If it tells what time it was when I go into the our stuff, your videos, lives. So the one me and Luna did, we did. No, it doesn't give the time. We were on for 2 hours and 38 minutes, Presley, yesterday, me and her. And then right before that, I went live for an hour and 22 minutes. So pretty much 4 hours, about roughly. Yeah, Luna was live yesterday. Luna was live yesterday. So what I'm talking about is Presley. Are you familiar with Jelly Roll? Patrick, you do believe there is something greater? Z, yes. Okay. We'll start. Like, what do you guys think? Like, drop it in the comments. Yeah. Okay, Jesse. Good for you. That's not the question I was asking, but I was asking Presley and anyone else, are you familiar with Jelly Roll? Because we're having a conversation about authenticity. And this dude, from what I see, is a light worker and a star seed, and he's reaching massive people. Um, and I was talking about a clip that I saw yesterday on TikTok that he was telling Post Malone how grateful he is for their friendship, for their relationship, for the things that he's done for him. And really, I don't even know what he was like before. I mean, I would love to know his story. Like, so you think Gino he changed for the better? Well, when I saw that clip, I yeah, he in front of 40,000 people on stage. Post Malone was standing in front of him, and I guess he's finishing up the tour with him, the world tour. And apparently Post Malone said that he can tour with him again next summer. And he said, I will tour with you for every summer going forward. He said, I am so grateful for everything you have done for me. I'm grateful for our friendship. I love you, brother. And he he said numerous times how much he loves him. And he even got the crowd into it, and he started going, "I love you, I love you, I love you," and all the crowd was saying it with him. And so you're talking about the vibration and frequency that I felt from that video, from him speaking and saying, "I love you," how like he's showing men that it's okay to express your feelings and emotions about another man. You're not gay if you do. You're not, because that's the typical stereotypical thing that people say, "Oh, pause, no Diddy, you're gay." Like I've heard that from a friend of mine that I even would tell him I love him. Um, what men do what? Yeah, he's very grateful to be where he is now and not in the position he was before. I don't know what the position he was in before, but I don't know him very well. But the clips that I've seen, you could see and feel. No, I don't believe that. I don't see that. I mean, most men hide their feelings and emotions, and they don't. I tell my boys I love them, and they do say the same. Well, yeah, but they're how old are they, Jesse? Because most of my generation, which is, oh, I got you, in and out of jail. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay. You're 41, I'm 47, so you're in the same generation as me. In our generation, my dad rarely told me he loved me. It was hard for him to even say that, and he would only hug on like special occasions. So I think that the people that grew up in the 70s, it's very I suppressed my feelings and emotions due to um well, you're not supposed to cry. If you cry, you're going to get sick. That's what the different things that I was taught. And I think most kids in my generation. Wow. Well, I want to say that he is reaching the people that are going in and out of jail. He's reaching the people that, like you just said, Geo, and it's, I mean, 9.7 million people on his TikTok saw it. 40,000 people in the audience saw it when he was talking to Post Malone and he hugged them. But the way that he said it, like I said, most men will not do that. Um, no, I don't, and I still don't. I still have difficulty financially. I'm self-employed, and I've been since 2001. And I'd rather have my freedom than be have zillions of dollars. And no, I definitely didn't. I've always, I mean, it's always some months I do really well, and then I'm making up for the months behind. Or my account goes negative. I mean, I deal with all of it, you know. And so yeah, I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. I think that yes, majority. Why do you think there's majority of the humans on the planet are struggling or don't have a lot of funds or don't know where they're going to get their next paycheck? Or why is that? I mean, you got to question and wonder why there's only a few billionaires and then there's millions of people struggling. You got to wonder, right? You got to question everything. um, so now me and Luna are co-creating. So I've had an IT business since like 2001 in Florida. um, and now we're co-creating the New Earth School Rip into Light, where we can help and assist kids and adults remember who they are, why they're here, and what they came here to do. Teach them not to suppress their feelings and emotions. Teach them how to do breath work. Teach them how to emotionally regulate. Teach them how to be positive, to switch their mindset from being positive to negative. That life is so much better when you spread love and kindness than the things we've been taught to spread negativity. Um, Mm. I asked because I noticed my friends growing up with less money had more love in the household. They started. I know my parents loved me, but they had a very hard time showing it, only because of the way they were raised. Um, Started rough, but end up like Jelly Roll, just grateful for everything um, and stop caring what others think. Yeah, that's how I am now. I don't care what anybody thinks. You see me get on here and I've been on social media doing the social media thing for years and like I've got yes, it's taken me time. Yes, I've had to go through different phases and stages of being gaslighted and made fun of and all these things. But now I don't care. Like people come on here and say things and it doesn't phase me at one bit. Um, you know, I know that I know that I know that they loved me. I know that yeah, it is a huge learning curve. I had to do it all for me too. And the things that I've had to go through, the rock bottoms I've hit, the um I'm getting chills and I'm getting emotional because I've had to go through a lot, man. I've had to go through a lot to get to this point to open my heart to see life from a different lens. No matter what anybody says or does, I can see them from love, from a place of love. And it's taken me a long time, man, to get to this point. I'm like sweating because it's like, um, it's like I just want to change. I want to help change the world, man. I want to help change the world. It is hard, man. It's been definitely a difficult road that um, every single time I hit rock bottom, I had to humble myself even more and more and more. Yeah, I'm gonna have a men expressing themselves class. We're gonna do that, me and Luna, and that's another aspect to the New Earth School. Because all these things, man, I mean, listen, when I grew up, man, and you all tell me how many of you had the same thing when you were in school. When you were in school and you were like in high school or middle school and you were hanging around your friends, you weren't going to tell them, "Oh man, I love school. I love studying. I love my teacher." You didn't say anything like that. You said, "I hate school. I want to just be out of school. I'm going to skip." You get in trouble, you steal, you rob. You didn't use the words "I love you," and if you did talk about those things, you were like judged for like boasting about, "Oh yeah, he's like a teacher's pet," and blah blah blah. It was never like I'm getting a 4.0 average and your friends were actually like supporting you in it. I mean, at least they didn't that didn't happen in my growing up. It was all negative. It was like all things to like, yeah, you did the run of the mill stuff as a youth. But yeah, I definitely remember everyone saying they hate school, laugh out loud. I'm so sorry. Yeah, spelled at the start of eighth grade, never went to high school. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. But you're probably better off anyway, man. I don't think I would even say I'm sorry because, there's so much programming that, and half the things they don't, it's not even, yeah, well, you know what? You're better off though, man, because like you didn't get programmed like everyone else did, you know? And I hope to change that. Me and Luna hope to change that with creating these new Earth schools around the world, so people can realize that it's okay to like, if you see alien ships or you see unicorns or fairies or you hear voices because spirits communicating with you, like this is all normalized. Like your psychic abilities and your psychic senses, and it's all normalized. It's not suppressed. And for me, it got suppressed because I was told, oh, there's some, be careful, don't talk about hearing voices, you're going to get locked up. And now people are talking more and more about it openly and freely than when I grew up. Um, so it's like, the more and more we all communicate about these things, the more and more we all talk about this stuff, the more and more we will make it normal, like Jelly Roll is doing. And I am going to talk about this for a few days now on these lives because I think it's so important as to what he's doing by just the way he looks with all the tattoos and the beard and the southern, like, most people that grew up in the South, they don't do that. They don't tell people that. And it's like, it's time that we, yeah, we normalize, you know, emotions and feelings. And like I said earlier, like I said, when the young generations say, "Oh, no Diddy," when you want to tell your friend, "I love you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you." Cool. Cool, man. I hope you do. Because we need more people spreading love. We need more people spreading love like that, man. That was so freaking powerful, just listening to his speech and the vibration and frequency that he was at. He raised 40,000 people in that audience, their vibration and frequency. You know what kind of change and shift that is for the collective? Not only did he raise 40,000 people in that audience, but the people that had their friends on FaceTime while he was doing it, the people that were recording it, the 9.7 million people on TikTok that were watching, all of that is raising the frequency and the vibration of the collective. Exactly, he taught them to spread love, man. And I really truly believe that's God in human form in some way, shape, or form. Could even be Jesus, you know, that, you know, one day I'll talk more about souls switching bodies and things of that nature. I'll go deeper into that on another live, not on this one because this is going to be a short live. I got some things to take care of. I just wanted to, you know, come on here, spread love, man. Well, yeah, they did it live. He did it live on stage at the last concert. I think it was the last concert. And when I opened up TikTok yesterday is when I saw it. And I think it was the last concert of the tour. And I guess Post Malone is he's with him on tour, and he brought him from backstage, and it went on for like several minutes, and they hugged, and you could tell Post Malone felt the love that he was sharing and how grateful he was. You could feel the gratitude, the deep gratitude, man. It was so freaking heart centered. And I'm talking about it so passionately because I felt the love. Yeah. It's like the only thing people are allowed to love is hate. Laugh out loud. I hate this. I hate that. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, yeah, God, you're so right. You guys are nailing it. And it's like when you go, what happens even when you walk down the street and you come across your neighbor? They complain about the humidity or how hot it is, or they complain about their job, or they complain. Do you hear them saying, I love this? I love this about my life. This has changed in my life. Like what I used to remember when I was growing up, when you would talk about those things to your friends would become jealous, and they would be like, there was a word for it when you would talk about all the positive things happening in your life. But like it's so much easier to grab a hold of people complaining and being negative than being positive. Then you don't want to be around those people because they're spreading too much love and they're like, everything is going good in your life, man. You got nothing to complain about. Like, and I'm having all these problems and blah blah blah. And and they yeah, you're welcome, Jesse. I hope you have a great day and I hope this lifted you up, man. And I hope that you subscribe to the channel and you tap the like button. And I appreciate you and I love you right back. Yeah, you take care and stay blessed too, man. It was good meeting you, and you have a wonderful, fantastic Friday, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic weekend. I will sub for sure and hit the like. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and you have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you, and spread more love around the world when you step outside. This is how we change the world, man. Not spreading negativity and hate, but spreading love and kindness. That's how we change the world, man. It doesn't matter if you're atheist, you can still spread love, man. You can still love one another. You can still realize that we're all one and connected and that we're made from love. Gino says, coming from nothing and now being grateful, there are a lot less people that want to have a conversation with me when I'm talking about the things I love. But the conversation I do have are 100x better. Exactly. Well, that's another thing, Gino, because you know why? Because your vibration is raising and they're not choosing to bring their vibration to you. And now, what's happening in the collective and what's happening as we shift what's happening as we shift our frequency and our vibration, we're not able to bring our vibration and frequency down. That's why you don't even want to go down to that frequency anymore, because we're not able to. The timelines are splitting. So what's actually happening is you can't have one foot in and one foot out. So you have to choose. And it's like the higher dimensional beings. They can't bring their frequency and vibration down to us all the time. They were able to before. They were able to for a little bit, but then they have to go right back up because their frequency and vibration is too high. So they're not able to go down to these low dense frequencies of where greed and manipulation and negativity and all this stuff is like a cesspool of it. So what's happening is, as you are raising your frequency with being grateful and love, they don't want to come up to you. They don't want to come to your frequency, and you can't go down to theirs, and you don't even want to, because you've had the contrast of both. That's why most of us that are light workers, star seeds, we volunteered to be here. We've had an experience like what you're talking about, Gino. Experience both sides of the fence. We've experienced the contrast of both sides. And we're like, hell no, I don't want to be in that frequency. I don't want to be in that vibration. I don't want to be in that contrast anymore. I'm choosing love, not fear. And because you've experienced both sides, not every human on this planet has experienced both contrasts like a lot of us have. Like Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll has experienced the contrast very much so. Like you said, in and out of jail, all the different things like you described, Gino. So he's like choosing the love instead of fear because he knows that love feels better than fear does, than negativity does, than greed and manipulation. It feels so much better to give somebody something than it does to steal something, than it does to it feels so much better to tell someone, man, I love what you're doing. Man, I'm grateful for you, than it does, I hate what you're doing. You suck. This and that. Those are such lower vibrations, and it doesn't feel good. Oh, so you know Jelly Roll, Presley. I figured you did. Did you hear what I was talking about the TikTok, the live, or not a live, but maybe I'll send it to you, the link, if you didn't see it. Well, no, I don't think you have TikTok. He posted a video of him the other night at a concert, his last concert. Oh, okay, I'll tell you right now then. So listen, okay? He's been touring with Post Malone if you didn't know that. And Post Malone set up this whole tour worldwide, and I guess the video that I saw was the last concert of the tour of all the states and countries. And he said that Post Malone took him to Europe for the first time. He got to experience traveling the world for the first time. Um, he said he literally for like 3 or 4 minutes on stage in front of 40,000 people kept telling Post Malone how much he loves him. And he even got the audience into it. And he said, I love you. I love you. I love you. And as he was doing that, the whole audience was saying it. He was putting the microphone at the audience, and the audience was saying it with him. And he basically went on to this rant for like 3 to 4 minutes of telling like all the things he's grateful for Post Malone and his friendship. And he said, the funny thing he said was, I knew that you wouldn't receive this well, so I wasn't going to text it to you. I had to say it to you in person in front of 40,000 people. And he laughed, and he was like saying some things under his, like with his mouth, but you couldn't hear it. And you could feel him receiving every single word. And I just feel that a guy all tattooed up, been in and out of jail, like Gino said, and the lifestyle he used to live to what he has shifted to now is he's showing men, young men, kids, adults, especially ones that have been in and out of jail and on drugs and all kinds of things, and that have tattoos all over and beard, and that it's okay to tell another man you love them. It's okay to just spread love. It's okay. Like having emotions is okay, you know? And I feel like he's here to shift the collective in a big way. Because as I said, you had 40,000 people in that audience. Then you had people recording the speech. Then you had people on FaceTime recording with their friends that were seeing it. So the vibration of love was spreading millions. Plus, it went on his TikTok, which has 9.7 million followers that saw it. So you tell me that this is not going to shift the collective in just what he did. He has no idea. Just in watching that, he's unconscious of what he's doing and how massive, how much of a massive change he's making in the world. Like massive. That video and that speech changed all of humanity. Yeah, I don't know who that is, newbie. Not sure who that is, but um, so I just want to say that I feel very blessed. I feel very blessed that I got the opportunity to watch it, to see it, to share it with you all this morning, because I feel like anybody that watches this video, it's going to raise the collective. It's going to raise the vibration and frequency of the world. Just even any of you watching this live as it spreads around the world. So thank you, every single one of you, man. I am truly blessed and grateful for this platform. I know Luna is as well. And if you have not gotten a chance to watch that clip of Jelly Roll, go find somewhere that he's on. I'm sure it's on his Instagram, or I know it's on his TikTok. Start sharing it to everyone you know, because this is how we raise the frequency and the vibration of the planet. This is how we will shift everything from where we're at to love. And this whole planet can change in an instant if every single person lived their life like that and led their life in that way. It's what I've felt from people, and I've expressed to them how much of a difference they made in my life. And I've actually made a couple cry. It's sad that not enough men hear their impact on others. Yeah, I agree. And thank you, Gino, for what you're doing on the planet. Especially know this, Gino, that everything that you went through, you were meant to go through because you were meant to be a beacon of light. You were meant to share your light to the world. You were meant to spread love around the world. J Tam, what's good? Good to see you again. Yeah, you will. You will, Curso. Everybody goes through what they're going through for a reason, man. You have a big purpose here, man. And like we all do, man. And just trust and believe, trust in the process, trust what's unfolding, and know that God is leading you every step of the way, man. And I'm telling you right now, this guy Jelly Roll is like Jesus in human form, you know? Um, and you can feel it. And we have so many more of those souls coming on this planet to shift humanity. And if this guy can do it, we all can do it. And like I said, man, he's just you're just seeing it on a mass scale. And I mean, just because he has 9.7 million followers on TikTok, that video is reaching 10, 50 million, 100 million because people are going to share it out. And then when they're going to share it out and they're going to share it out. And that's what he doesn't get. He doesn't understand the massive impact that he is making on the planet. Like he doesn't get it. He doesn't see it yet. And he may not see it because some of those people that have that kind of platform and are where they're at aren't meant to see it, because if they did wake up to realize, they may not do it, or something may change or shift. There's a reason some people wake up and some don't. And again, I will go deeper into this, on like when I talk more about soul contracts and soul journeys. I made a podcast episode that's all about the soul's journey. So, I will make more and more episodes of that. Um, well, you know what, Curso, you're what it is why you're realizing that is you're waking up. You're having an awakening. So now you're seeing everything as BS, and like, why do people sit here, and why when they have this job and they take it so seriously? Like I woke up and saw that like 10, 15, 20 years ago. Like I'm 47 now, and I would question why people, like, they're at a bank and they do their bank job so seriously. They take it so seriously. Like when this is all an illusion and it's all a game, and it's it's like, I don't know, I just started seeing everything so weird, and it's like, why? I don't know, that's really weird, like you start questioning everything, and that's exactly why I put this poll up. Do you believe there's more to life than you've been told? And I'm going to use that poll over and over again. Look at that, 72 people voted and 70% said yes, because it's true. You know, that's the awakening process. You start to isolate yourself, you start to question everything, you start to think everything is BS. There's no, I don't, man, this can't be right, man. I can't have to, like, why would a soul choose to come here and work 80 hours a week, 100 hours a week, work 3 jobs, like pack all this money away, and then you end up getting ill or something when you're older. Then you have to spend your money on trying to get your health back, and then you just transition and leave. And you don't remember anything. Like, and then you leave as a soul, and then you end up this reincarnation loop, coming back over and over again, because you don't remember who you are, why you're here, and what you came here to do. Then you leave and you like regret things that you could have done better, and then your soul's like, yeah, I can go back and do it better. But remembering that when you go back and do it again, you have to forget all of it and start all over. What does the poll mean? Okay, so essentially, do you believe there's more to life than you've been told? Meaning, then, oh, you've got to go to a 9 to 5. You've got to save for retirement. You've got to have like the kind of normalcies that have been implanted or programmed into us to believe is what I basically mean. Do you believe that there is, that science fiction movies are not real, like meaning um that aliens are real, that spaceships are real, and they've told you that no, it's not real, like stuff of that nature, if that makes sense. So meaning, do you believe that there's more to life than you've been told? Like going to school and you got to learn science and English and math and all these things that you never end up using, calculus and all this stuff when they don't teach you how to do breath work. They don't do you do you believe yeah, the rat race? Yeah. I mean, that's another way of putting it. Bacteria, I don't know. Yeah, flat Earth, round Earth, all these different things that are getting us to question every single thing. And thank you everybody to the new subscribers, man. We got even more subscribers today. We're at 1980. Is any of you's birthday 1980? Because that's how many subscribers we have right now. 1980. We surpassed my birthday already. Um, in this live stream, we surpassed my birthday. I think life is good. Problems are weighing heavier than good at times, but I like challenges. Problems piled up because I'm lazy. Okay. Well, interesting. Jamul. Yours is 1992. Okay, so we haven't got to yours yet, J Tam. So share out the lives and the videos so we can get to your birthday. Because right now we're at 1980. We're getting closer to 2000, y'all. Now we got 1981. Whose birthday is 1981? Um, Mine was 78, so we already passed mine. Yeah, obedient, and they want you to be in, but it's not only the gov, it's oh, thank you for subscribing, man. That brings us to 1982. Appreciate you. The gov, it's not only the gov, it's deep, it goes way deeper than just the gov. um oh, you also sub, so maybe we're at 1983. 1983, y'all. Whoa. Whose birthday is 1983? Do you remember me? Yes, not supernova. Yes, I remember you, of course, man. I last watched you when you, like, 4 months ago. Wow, it's been 4 months. Holy cow. It goes way deeper than the GOV, man. Like way deeper. And there's people that will never even know in control. And there's even ones that are controlling from off planet, if you believe that. There's higher dimensional beings that are controlling us from another planet. This has been going on for thousands of years, man. And it's time we wake up and start questioning everything. Well, that's okay. You don't need to, because age is like an illusion anyway. And the more and more you let go of all that and you let go of the fear and you start leaning into love, man, you will just age backwards. You will anti-age. Our DNA is reactivating. All these things that are going to, like, they're running scared, believe me. And when I tell you, they're losing their grip. And humanity's waking up, and we're all waking up. And that's why I'm here able to talk about these things on this live with you all respectfully, and you guys are receptive and receiving this information. Yeah, this year has been flying, man. I am right, Tyson. I'm 100%, 1,000% right. They are exactly. And that's the whole thing that we're realizing. And we're getting more back into transparency, because nothing has been transparent. Like, nothing has been transparent. Like, even down to like the ingredients in foods that we eat, and the stuff that they're spraying us with and spraying our food with and everything else, you know? Hit that like button, beautiful people. My mother was born in 1983. I believe she had me at 15, and I'm 28 now. Oh wow, Shield of God. I still got to email you, Shield of God. I'm sorry, man. I will. Trust and believe I will. 1984. Whose birthday is 1984? Because now we're at 1984, and I just took a screenshot of your screen name, and I'm going to email you like soon. We are. Aren't they from society as well? You all talk like they are aliens or something. No, I'm not. I don't talk like they're aliens. They are society, of course, but they've just they've just disconnected from source, man. They've disconnected from God, and so what that means is, um, that's why they are able to, and they're a part of us. We are them. They are us. We are all one. We are all connected. It's just that's the part of free will. That's the part of choice and choosing differently. And most people that are playing in that stuff, they're disconnected from source, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Let's see where we're at now. 1984. My husband is from 1985. He turned 40 this year. Oh, 1985. Okay, so we haven't got to 1985 yet. We're one subscriber away from 1985. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, Tyson, that's called shape shifting. Most I like calling them extraterrestrials or higher dimensional beings. I don't really like using the word alien. Um, I don't really like using the word alien. I like using higher dimensional being or extraterrestrial. And they can shapeshift to look like whatever they want. They can shapeshift to look like you or me. Oh, for the most part, my beliefs are aligned with and Angie Anglican Christianity, but I do see a lot of sense in Islamic determinism. If God is omnipotent, he clearly knows our future. Oh, excuse me. Oh. um, who's an alien? Who's an alien? Jade Fam. Thank you, Presley. Thank you, everyone, for voting. 71% say yes, 29% say no. I appreciate all the likes, man. We got up to 21 likes in an hour. I don't even know how many new subscribers. We've gotten quite a bit. We're at 1984. So we're inching more and more closer to 2000 very, very soon. And our watch hours are now continuing to move forward. So thank you to all of you. I am so grateful and for this opportunity and just truly blessed, man. Oh, I got you. Yeah, yeah. So what I was talking about earlier, now that we got a bunch of people on here, are you all familiar with Jelly Roll? And you may hear me repeating something I said earlier if you're still on the live, but I just want to share this beautiful experience I experienced watching his TikTok. You don't know who Jelly Roll is? Okay, I think he's like a country singer. And I happened to stumble on his video on TikTok. um so let me just mention this because I really think it's important before I end the live because I have to go take care of some things. Um so Jelly Roll, I think, is like a country singer, and I stumbled upon his TikTok live, um, and he was telling Post Malone how much he loves him, and he hugged him, and he went on for like 2 to 3 minutes in front of 40,000 people on stage, saying, "I love you, I love you, I love you," and the crowd was saying it with him. And you could feel the vibration and frequency of his words and his message and how it's spreading into the audience and just in even people that were watching the video. And I know for a fact that he's here to shift the collective and in a positive way, and he's spreading love, and especially with what he went through with being in and out of jail and all those kind of things, and now turning to just love and spreading love, and 9.7 million followers on TikTok. This video is going to spread around the world to 10 million, 50 million, 100 million, and quite literally change a timeline that we're even on currently. So, the more and more of us that can do this, that can spread love, the faster and the quicker we will change, we will shift the planet, and we will shift timelines. And we currently are, in fact, on a positive timeline, a positive trajectory. So the more and more of us that can wake up and spread love and just, you know, help someone in a positive way, the faster we will see things change in the outer world. That's all it takes, man, is to be kind and to love one another and to spread love, man. And if you haven't already, man, tap that like button. We're at 21 likes. Subscribe to the channel. We have 1,984 subscribers. We're whoever's birthday is 1984. That's where we're at right now for a little bit. So I thank every single one of you, man. I am grateful for this opportunity, and the channel is growing, and it's so beautiful to watch and to see new people every day joining the family, joining our tribe, and respecting each other, respecting one another. I cannot be more grateful for this opportunity, for just the opportunity to be a part of this shift in human consciousness that we all are going through, the ascension process. Yeah, please like and subscribe. Um, I thank you, everybody. Um, and I did not have acid reflux yesterday, just so everybody knows. It did not happen. I slept really well. It did not happen last night. Glad I caught you live, brother. Give my love to Luna, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, man. Thank you, Shield of God. Keep putting your comments. I mean, I'll be on. I'll be on here for a couple more minutes, or a little bit. I'm reading your stuff, Shield of God. Don't think I'm not. I just saw this post which implies that there is a structure to time that allows it to be seen from an outside perspective. I think that implies there is more on the subject of dimensions to be explored in faith. Yes. Faith doesn't really explore dimensions. I don't even think faith even believes in dimensions. And from what I've gotten, God is on is at a dimension of like 200 something. And each and every one of us are creators, and we are continuing to create different levels and frequencies and vibrations and um so the more and more we spread love, this whole entire earth is going to transform. I promise you that. I promise you that. You just got to have hope, man. And I hope that this channel can support you in that way. I hope that this channel can um, support you in whatever you're going through. If you're just waking up, if you've been awake for a while, if you've been awake for years, whatever the case may be, this channel is about self-empowerment, remembering who you are, why you're here, and what you came here to do. And me and Luna are developing, creating the New Earth School, Rip into Light, where we can, where all these things can be normalized. You know, where you can meet people that have really strong psychic gifts and abilities, and then they can help you and assist you in yours coming online, or they can help you with emotional regulation. They can help you with going through your dark night of the soul or awakening. You know what I mean? Like where there is a support team, where people aren't just telling you, "Oh, you're going to be locked up. You can't be talking like that. You got mental issues. You got this." Like, no, that's not okay, man. We need to come together and help one another and support each other and lift people up and lift each other up and share the love, because it's like, why should somebody feel like they're alone in this, whatever they're going through? If it's a dark night of the soul, if it's, they're just waking up, why should they feel like they're alone in the world? Why can't they have an outlet to talk to where they're not going to be put in some medical institution? you know it's like, I felt that my entire life. I had nobody to talk to. I had no outlets when I went through all the things I went through. Now, people are so much more lucky and fortunate that there is support and that there is communities and groups, and people are creating these communities every day, these tribes, these outlets where, like on YouTube and social media, where people are talking about these things, so you don't feel like you're alone. And um I'm I'm in I embraced my mental issues years ago. My other personalities might not like me, but I'm okay with them. That's awesome, man. I love that. Good for you, man. And I did too. And I did too, my friend. And but like I said, you know, it hasn't been a normal thing to talk about. And if you get with a therapist, they will tell you to call this hotline for whatever reason. And like, people are struggling with all kinds of mental things, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not bad, but it's been made and deemed to be a bad thing. So then you're afraid to even talk about it. And then they medicate you with things to suppress it. Like I said, I didn't go to any doctor for the acid reflux. I talked about it yesterday on this live. Last night, it did not happen. Last night, I slept beautifully. So, you know, we have to remember, man, we are gonna be okay. We are okay. God has our back. The universe has our back. And, you know, spread love, man. Spread kindness. Share the love share the love you have for everyone. And I love you all, man. I am so grateful, man. I love each and every one of you. I'm gonna head out of here. I got to take care of some things. But as of right now, we stand at 1,984 new subscribers. Well, not new subscribers, but 1,984 subscribers. So thank you, everybody who has subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart, man. I love every single one of you, man. No matter whether you say nasty things, whether you disrespect me, whether you respect me, whether you show love, I love you either way. Being told there is no medication for bipolar disorder was a blessing. When somebody can't find a doctor, they search for a priest. If you can't find the right priest, you start searching for God yourself. Wow. Yeah, it's true, man. When I think that's the biggest time when someone hits rock bottom with their physical health or financial or whatever it is, and they get to the lowest of the low, man, that's when they find God. That's when they seek God. That's when they search for God. And it's easy when you are in your ego to say, "Oh, I don't believe in God. I don't like I don't this, I don't that." But then when you have a health challenge, when you hit rock bottom with in some way, shape, or form, trust and believe, you search God. You look for God. You ask God for help. You pray you get down onto your knees and you cry and you pray to God and you ask God to God help me, you know, and that's when you find God. It doesn't mean you have to be religious. It doesn't mean it's a religious thing. You can find God just because you find God, and that's okay. And that's perfectly okay. So I I hope that this live helped you in some way, shape, or form. Please tap the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. We got 88 votes, and 72% of you said yes, that you do believe there's more to life than you've been told, which is amazing because more of you said yes than 28% said no. So that's a good thing. That means that more people are waking up to the truth of who they are, and I love to see it. And Link, what's good, brother? What's good, Link? How you doing, man? Like, subscribe, and if you get the opportunity, go to our Facebook page and follow us on Facebook because we're trying to get to 100 followers on Facebook so we can live stream on Facebook. We have about 45, I think. So there's 9 people in here. I would greatly appreciate if you click that link, went to our Facebook page, and followed us. We need 100 followers to go live. And me and Luna want to go live stream on Facebook as well. So we both would greatly appreciate if you would follow us on Facebook. Like Link, if you have a Facebook, follow us. If you have any friends that have Facebook, send us to that link and follow us. Daz, follow us on Facebook. I don't know if you have one, Shield of God, if you have a Facebook page, but if you do, please go follow us at that link. God bless you, man. Look forward to the next time. As always, chat. Do me a favor and slap that like button, okay? Thank you. Bye. Follow us at that link too, Shield of God, if you have Facebook. I don't know if you do or not. But thank you, Presley. Thank you, everybody. I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. We may go live later today, me and Luna. We'll see. Unfortunately, I haven't used Facebook in months. Oh, okay. Well, if you do decide to, I would appreciate you just following that link so we can get more followers on there so we can go live. Is all whom deny are there things in the depths of the ocean that we've never seen? Answer the honestly. Gander into the highest heavenly universe. How many other galaxies out there? Hell yeah. I mean, I'm gonna save that screenshot link, and it's gonna be a video or a live that I'm gonna talk about it. Yes, there's Atlantis underwater. There's cities underwater that are living beings underwater that they haven't told us about. Yes, 1000%. Yes, there's galaxies beyond. There's millions of planets out there, and we're simultaneously living on them because we're multidimensional beings. I'll just touch it there. I'm not going to go into any more detail on it for now. because I have to get going. But this, oh, we hit 1985. Thank you to another new subscriber. 1985. Whose birthday is 1985? I know J Tam, her birthday was her husband's birthday was 1985. So thank you to the. I left Facebook many years ago due to distractions. So I walked. Okay, I got you. I don't really use Facebook either, but we have a Facebook page for the New Earth School, and I want to use it to just go live to get get the videos out to more people. So that's my purpose of it. I don't really use Facebook either at all. I use it just to promote the New Earth School, Rip and Delight, and what me and Luna are doing, and that's it. So yeah, I agree. I don't use it myself for those reasons, but we just hit 1985. Whose birthday is 1985? Happy birthday to you. And let's wish everybody a happy birthday, because your birthday should be every single day. Celebrate yourself, celebrate life, love yourself, treat yourself right, take yourself out to dinner, get yourself a nice dessert. I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you on the next live, on the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go. All right, Presley, I love you, brother. Link, I love you. Shield to God, I love you. I love you all. Thank you again. I am grateful for each and every one of you, man. Tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you a little bit later.